Tenant screening company RentGrow Incorporated. Hi, this is Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers deal with bad background checks, inaccurate credit reports, debt collection harassment, and all sorts of other consumer-related matters. In this video, we're talking about the tenant screening company called RentGrow Incorporated. RentGrow Incorporated is one of the companies, one of several companies that does tenant background checks. So if you go to apply for an apartment or to lease a home, your landlord, there's a good chance they will go to RentGrow Incorporated and ask them to pull your background. Now, RentGrow Incorporated may not be the best choice for that. They've got 123 Better Business Bureau complaints. Their ranking on the Better Business Bureau by stars is 1.04 stars. There's about 10 CFPB complaints on them, and they've been sued close to 100 times. When you narrow that down for just the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it's closer to 50 times. The last lawsuit filed against them was in December of 2021. So they are, they've been around for 32 years. They were formed in 1989, but they're still not following the law. You can tell because they were sued just a few months ago. So now, what kind of laws apply to a company like RentGrow? RentGrow is a background check company. A tenant background check is a form of a credit report. A credit report is any kind of report that reflects on your ability to qualify for credit, for housing, for a job. So any of these tenant screening reports or background checks are all a form of a credit report. And because it's a form of a credit report, the law that applies to it is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says that companies like RentGrow have to make reports about you that are accurate and not misleading and complete. Okay. So if RentGrow says something about you that's not true on your credit report or on your background check, then you may have a claim against them under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which may entitle you to compensation, a monetary award from RentGrow. You also have the right to dispute the inaccuracy with RentGrow. Now, it's my experience that most of these background check companies will respond to a dispute by removing the inaccurate information right away, because they've learned the cost of not complying with the law. Now, that doesn't mean that their initial lie in the first place is not actionable. It certainly is. Under 1681E, an EB violation, publishing something that they know or should have known is false. What happens with companies like RentGrow and how they violate the Fair Credit Reporting Act is that they have very sloppy matching. I've made other videos about the sloppy matching. If your name is George Miller or John Smith, there are hundreds of people like you or with your same name out there. And narrowing it by your name is not enough. A lot of times they'll leave out a middle initial. A lot of times they'll put in only a year of birth or a month of birth. And then they'll come back with several matches. And they don't know which one's which, and so they'll pick one and put somebody else's information onto your background check. And that will disqualify you from getting an apartment. People are left homeless because of this problem. If you have gotten a background check from RentGrow Incorporated that says that you committed a crime or has otherwise had information that disqualifies you from getting an apartment or a home, give us a call. We want to see if you've got a case against RentGrow, and if you do, we want to pursue them and get you the compensation you deserve. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.